Capricorn, August 21st brings a serious but powerful shift into your life. Something you have been carrying quietly is reaching a point where it can no longer remain hidden beneath responsibility, routine, and self-control. You may not see the entire picture yet, but you can feel that a decision is approaching. Today is about understanding what deserves your commitment and what has simply been consuming your energy without giving anything meaningful back. There is a calm but intense energy surrounding your emotional world today. You may find yourself thinking about a person, a relationship, or a situation that has remained unfinished in your mind. Perhaps there are words that were never spoken. Perhaps someone walked away without giving you the explanation you deserved. Or perhaps you stayed too long in a situation because you believed that patience would eventually change everything. But August 21st brings clarity. You are beginning to understand that patience is valuable only when there is progress. You cannot build a future by yourself. In love, someone may be reconsidering their behavior toward you. A person who once seemed distant could become more attentive, more curious, or more willing to communicate. But Capricorn, do not allow nostalgia to make your decisions for you. Look at what has changed in reality. If someone wants another chance, they need to demonstrate that through consistent actions. You have reached a stage where words alone are no longer enough. This is one of the most important emotional lessons surrounding you today. You are not becoming difficult. You are becoming selective. You are learning that peace is also a form of love. If you are single, August 21st may bring an unexpected romantic possibility through your professional environment, a mutual connection, or a practical situation that initially has nothing to do with romance. Someone may be attracted to your calmness, intelligence, maturity, or determination. This connection may develop slowly rather than dramatically, and that may actually be its greatest strength. You have experienced enough emotional confusion to recognize the value of consistency. If you are already in a relationship, today encourages an honest conversation about the future. You may need to discuss responsibilities, finances, plans, or emotional expectations. Do not avoid an important conversation simply because you are afraid it could create temporary tension. Sometimes honesty creates the foundation for greater stability. Now let's see what the tarot reveals for Capricorn on August 21st. The first card is the Emperor. Capricorn, this card reflects your natural strength. The Emperor represents structure, authority, responsibility, and control over your direction. You are being reminded that you have more power over your future than you may realize. You do not need to wait for someone else to make the decision for you. If something no longer fits your long-term goals, you have permission to change course. The Emperor also asks you to establish stronger boundaries. Not everyone deserves unlimited access to your time, energy, or emotions. The second card is the Eight of Pentacles. This is a powerful card for work and financial growth. Your progress may not happen overnight, but the effort you are putting in is creating something lasting. A skill you have been developing could become more valuable. A project may begin producing better results. Someone may notice the quality of your work. The message is simple: keep building. You do not need to rush the process. The third card is the Lovers. This card brings a significant message about relationships and choices. For some Capricorns, it may represent a meaningful romantic connection. For others, it represents a decision between two different paths. The Lovers asks you to choose based on alignment rather than fear. Do not choose what is easiest simply because you are afraid of uncertainty. Choose what is honest. The fourth card is Judgment. Something from the past may return to your attention. A person, decision, opportunity, or unresolved matter may require you to look at it differently. Judgment does not mean repeating the past. It means understanding the lesson well enough to make a better decision now. You may finally see why something had to happen the way it did. The fifth card is the Ten of Pentacles. This is a powerful card for long-term security. It speaks about family, stability, financial foundations, property, legacy, and creating something that lasts. Capricorn, this card confirms that your focus on stability is not misplaced. You are building for the future, and some of the results may be closer than you think. Together, these cards tell a very clear story. The Emperor gives you control. The Eight of Pentacles rewards consistent effort. The Lovers brings an important emotional or life decision. Judgment closes an old chapter. And the Ten of Pentacles points toward stability. This is not a day for impulsive decisions. It is a day for building your future carefully. Now let's look at your money and career energy. Capricorn, August 21st carries strong financial potential, but the message is patience. You may be entering a period where something you have worked on for a long time begins to show visible results. Payment could arrive. Project could move forward. A professional opportunity could become more serious. Or someone with influence could finally recognize your abilities. The Eight of Pentacles suggests that your strongest financial advantage is your skill. You are not depending entirely on luck. You are creating value through what you know and what you can do. This is important because the financial improvement coming toward you may be connected to something you have already been developing. Do not abandon a good project simply because the results were slower than expected. Some things need time to mature. At the same time, avoid taking unnecessary financial risks just because you feel optimistic. Read agreements carefully. Think about long-term consequences. And make decisions based on information rather than pressure. Your lucky numbers for August 21st are 4, 10, 22, 35, 61, 84. In love, Capricorn, the Lovers and Judgment together create an especially meaningful message. Someone from your past may still have unfinished feelings. They may remember you more often than you realize. But the cards are not telling you to automatically return. They are asking you to evaluate. What happened before? What has actually changed? Would this person behave differently today? And most importantly, would reconnecting with them bring peace or reopen an old wound? You already know the difference between someone who misses you and someone who is ready to build with you. For single Capricorns, a new connection may develop slowly. This person may not overwhelm you with dramatic declarations. Instead, they may show interest through reliability. They remember small details. They keep their promises. They respect your schedule. They make an effort. That type of energy may feel much more meaningful to you now. If you are in a relationship, the Ten of Pentacles suggests conversations about long-term security. You may discuss the future, family, finances, home, or shared plans. This is an excellent time to ask whether your relationship is actually moving toward the life you both want. Love becomes stronger when two people are building the same future. At work, Capricorn, the Eight of Pentacles is one of the strongest cards you could receive. Your effort is not being wasted. Even if you have felt overlooked, someone is noticing the quality and consistency of what you do. A promotion may not happen instantly, but your reputation is developing. You may also be trusted with greater responsibility. Do not underestimate the power of doing something exceptionally well over a long period. Your career is not necessarily about one dramatic breakthrough. It is about creating a reputation that becomes difficult to ignore. If you have been considering learning a new skill, improving your qualifications, or beginning a serious project, August 21st encourages you to take the first practical step. Small progress can become major progress when you repeat it consistently. Your ability to remain disciplined when others become distracted is one of your greatest advantages. When it comes to your well-being, Capricorn, your biggest challenge may be carrying too much responsibility. You may tell yourself that you will rest after everything is finished. But there will always be something else waiting. You need to remember that rest is not a reward you have to earn. Give yourself time to recharge. Keep a regular sleep routine when possible, stay hydrated, eat regularly, and create moments where you are not thinking about work or responsibilities. Your mind may need more quiet than you realize. Emotional pressure can accumulate when you constantly tell yourself to be strong. You do not have to handle every problem alone. Speaking with someone you trust can sometimes make a heavy situation feel much lighter. In your family life, Capricorn, the 10 of Pentacles brings important energy. Family matters may become more prominent. A conversation about money, home, responsibilities, or the future could take place. You may also find yourself taking a leadership role within your family. But remember that leadership does not mean carrying everything yourself. Allow other people to contribute. A healthier family dynamic is created when responsibility is shared. You may also notice that certain patterns from the past are changing. You are creating a different kind of future from the one you inherited. That is a significant achievement. In friendships, you may become more selective. You are beginning to recognize who genuinely supports your growth and who only appears when they need something. This does not mean you need to create conflict. Simply observe. Your time and energy are valuable. Capricorn, your strongest compatibility today may come through Taurus and Virgo. Taurus understands your desire for stability and can offer loyalty, patience, and consistency. Virgo can connect with your practical mindset and appreciate the effort you put into building a secure future. Scorpio may also create a powerful bond with you because both signs understand loyalty, privacy, determination, and emotional depth. Cancer can bring a softer emotional balance into your life, helping you connect with feelings that you sometimes place behind your responsibilities. But remember, compatibility is not determined by zodiac signs alone. The healthiest relationship is built through trust, communication, respect, and consistent effort from both sides. Your power color for August 21st is dark emerald green. This color represents stability, growth, financial strength, and quiet confidence. It reflects the energy of someone who is not interested in proving themselves through noise. You are building something real. Your message for today is, I am building a future that is worthy of the person I am becoming. Capricorn, remember that not every delay is a rejection. Sometimes life slows something down because you are still being prepared for it. Not every ending is a failure. Sometimes an ending protects the future you are trying to build. And not every person who leaves your life is meant to return. Some people are lessons. Others are partners. Your wisdom is learning the difference. On August 21st, choose stability without becoming afraid of change. Choose love without abandoning your boundaries. Choose ambition without sacrificing your peace. And choose yourself without feeling guilty. The next chapter of your life does not need to be rushed. It needs to be built carefully. If this reading resonated with you, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment telling me which part of this message spoke to you most. Tomorrow, we will continue exploring the energies surrounding your path and the opportunities waiting beyond what you can currently see. Until then, Capricorn, stay focused, protect your peace, trust your progress, and remember that the life you are building today can become the security you have dreamed about for a very long time.